Hey everyone, this is Razorfinger and this is the first episode of Small Talk. So, what is Small Talk? Well, this is a series in which I'll showcase one or more underappreciated indie games that I have found around the internet and that you may not know of and talk about them. I'll try to focus only on what's really flying under the radar and strictly indie. I'll try to always focus on the positives of the game and try to keep evolving the format and see what I can do with it. Anyway, let's start. So, we all know how great Undertale is. It really is a big achievement for indie gaming everywhere that a single person managed to create such a worldwide phenomenon that touched hearts and minds of people everywhere. And it helped inspire a whole new generation of game developers. There are a lot of indie games inspired by Undertale, with varying degrees of quality. But talking about a tale of success, look no further than Everhood, a very unique indie game impressively made by only 2 people. It's hard to talk genres when it comes to this game. I guess you can say it is kind of an RPG and kind of a rhythm game, but classifying it in these genres is cutting it short. In the game's description, they do mention it as a new gaming experience, and I agree with them, it is very unique. It borrows a lot from Undertale and doesn't try to hide it. From the character design, funny NPC interactions, weird, interesting battles that occasionally switch up the game's art style or mechanics, and even some direct references to Undertale. The game starts with ominous and creepy dialogue that in the first moment seems to have nothing to do directly with the game, kinda like Deltarune, and then cuts to a disassembled wooden doll. A creepy gnome comes up and steals your arm. You magically reassemble and give chase. It's a simple premise, but all the mystery and atmosphere that surrounds it makes it really interesting. What was that message in the beginning? What does the gnome want with your arm? Why were you disassembled? And why did you reassemble? After walking around in the creepy forest for a bit, you meet up with a frog, and that's where your first contact with actual gameplay comes around. A music starts playing, and enemies' attacks come in rhythm with the song. You can dodge through a grid or jump over them. It's hard to consider it a rhythm game when your actions don't follow rhythm, but the boss's actions do, so it's a matter of perspective. The bosses can hit you with area-wide attacks or very fast waves that cover whole segments of the grid, or attacks that can be jumped over. And it all helps to keep you on your toes, as every boss will have something to surprise you in their attacks. One problem I'd say about the combat is that jumping doesn't always feel too responsive. Maybe it's the lack of animation, or maybe it happens all a bit too fast, but I'd always jump over a node only to end up falling on top of it. Whenever I could, I would just dodging horizontally instead of jumping and avoid jumping altogether. However, with all that said, all the bosses are very good. I have a deep appreciation of the fact that there are no random encounters, it's just boss after boss after boss. That allows them all to feel very unique, with unique songs and attack patterns. One interesting decision was that you don't directly attack any of the bosses. Instead, they just get so worked up fighting you that they die on their own or tired out. It helps cement the rhythm game aspect of it, while also being a very creative design choice. I don't know if they will eventually add attacks to the game, but so far, I like this idea. The moment the game really clicked for me, and this is a minor spoiler to a fun moment, so I would suggest playing the game, it's currently free in GameJolt, was when the gnome entered a VIP club with a big orc guarding the door. I fully expected to fight him to get to the club, but instead he ordered me to go get some money from an ATM machine, and then... Unexpected moments like this were at the heart of what made this game special to me. It can be creepy and atmospheric. It can be funny and unexpected. It can even be psychedelic and weird. And that's basically what an Undertale-inspired game should aspire to achieve. More than just the don't kill monsters message that this game in particular doesn't have and doesn't need to have in order to successfully show its inspiration and still be unique in its own merit. If it sounds interesting to you, go check it out. It is currently only a demo version, but on the plus side, it's free and totally worth your time. Thanks for watching.